panel as we kick off day 2 of our official election campaign. So my name is David Cavey, and I am a Conservative candidate here in Vancouver Centre. I come from a wealth management background from Canaccord and now at TD, so I have a little bit of insight into AFIs and how the lending side of it all works. Before I get into everything, I just want to start by saying this. I'm fairly new to politics, and I think I'm the youngest person on the stage, and hopefully not in the entire room. But I'm here to listen to you and to learn, and I'm looking to be your voice in Ottawa and not the other way around like we've traditionally seen with our politicians. Issues that face Indigenous Canadians in Canada are issues that all Canadians should be concerned with, and I make this clear to all constituents I speak with. I'm here to listen. We can see that Justin Trudeau broke his promises to Indigenous Canadians. He said the relationship between government and Indigenous communities would be different, and I'll leave it to you to decide if it is different. The Trudeau Liberals have failed to take any steps to create sustainable economic opportunities for Indigenous people, and they have created endless barriers for economic development for Indigenous communities, and this includes the cancelling of the Northern Gateway Pipeline, the 5-year moratorium on offshore oil and gas extraction in the Arctic, and the federally imposed carbon tax. There can be no true and lasting reconciliation without economic reconciliation in this country. The government must act to empower Indigenous communities to share in the wealth that Canada is so capable of creating. And we make this a point in the Conservative Party where we say we can create so much wealth that we can share with everybody. We're not about moving the wealth around, but we want to lift everybody up and have a sustainable future. The last 4 years has shown that Justin Trudeau is simply not as advertised with all of his broken promises. He said he would help the middle class. Instead, he's brought in this carbon tax that makes everyday essentials more expensive for everybody. Andrew Scheer recognizes that it's hard enough to get ahead with a government that is difficult and in the way. Hard-working Indigenous people in Canada deserve a government that will work just as hard for them. And I'm running as a Conservative candidate in Vancouver Centre to make all of your lives more affordable. Almost half of Canadian households report being less than $200 a month away from insolvency at month's end. Half of all Canadian households. Gasoline, groceries, home heating, debt, everything is getting more expensive under the Liberal government. Andrew Scheer has a positive vision for Canada's economy. A Conservative government is going to live within our means and leave more money in your pocket so that you can get ahead. The Conservative Party supports the reconciliation process, as I mentioned, with Indigenous peoples, and the Conservatives are focused on bringing forward real policies that have real and measurable improvements in the lives of Indigenous peoples. We support effective investments in areas like housing, health services, and good quality drinking water, and it is critical that this government's spending translates into meaningful results on the ground. Throwing money blindly at problems does not solve the problems. We make that extremely clear. So I'll end with this. As a young Canadian, I just want to say it's time we all start working together to create a positive future for Indigenous youth in this country, and we're here to support you from the Conservative Party of Canada. Thank you so much.